We've got something special going on today, guys. A 10-man comparison. You heard that right, 10 is the magic number. We are going to see side by side the 10 guys everyone's been having in their Mr. Olympia 2022 top 10 predictions lately. Andrew Jack from the 2022 Texas Pro, Michael Krizo from the Prague Pro 2022, Samson Dauda from Arnold Classic Ohio 2022, Big Ramy from the 2020 Mr. Olympia, Hunter from last year's Olympia, Brandon from the Olympia from last year as well, Nick Walker from the 2022 Arnold, Hadi from last year again, William Bonac from this year's Arnold Classic, and Derek Lansford from last year's Olympia. For each pose, first place is getting 1 point, second place is getting 2 points, and so on. And after scoring all the 8 mandatories, we're going to add up the points for each competitor and see what we're gonna get. The one with the least amount of points wins, obviously. Front double biceps. Guys like Andrew Jack and Brandon Curry look the best in my opinion because they are massive and aesthetic at the same time. In third, in spite of his proportions, I have Nick Walker. Having the best guns has to count for something. In fourth place, I have Big Ramy. He's the most massive and pretty aesthetic. In fifth, I have Krizo with the second best guns in this lineup. In sixth, I have Derek, the most aesthetic looking guy, but he has and for sure will bring more mass. This physique we're looking at here is 212, remember that. In seventh, I have Hadi. In 8th, Samson, but he can climb much higher with some more added mass. 9th is William, and Hunter is last for the front double biceps pose. As you can clearly see, this is not going to be the most accurate comparison. This is just my first look and my first opinion looking at these pics, made for fun mostly. I know my fan base is mature and understands all this. Next we have the front lat spread. I would say Hadi first, Ramy second, Brandon third, Krizo fourth, Samson fifth, Andrew sixth, Derek seventh, Hunter eighth, Bonac 9th, and Nick in last. Side chest pose, and Ramy has to be first in this one. Then I'd say Brandon, Krizo in third, Nick in fourth, Hunter fifth, Hadi sixth, Andrew seventh, Bonac in eighth, Derek 9th, and Samson last for this pose. Back double biceps. For me, Bonac is the most complete in this pose. Then I'd say Hadi, Nick, Brandon, Derek, Samson, Andrew, Krizo, Hunter, and Ramy in last. I know this will never happen, but this is my first thought when I look at this shot. Let's see what we'll get when we draw the line at the end. 4 more poses, guys. Back lat spread. I would go with Hadi, Brandon, Ramy, Derek, Nick, Samson, Andrew, Krizo, Bonac, and Hunter in last. Side triceps, and Hunter Labrada is first this time. Then I would say Brandon, Bonac, Nick, Ramy, Samson, Derek, Hadi, Andrew, and Michael Krizo. It seems unfair, I know, they all look good in this pose, but we have to have a last place. Abs and thighs goes like this: Andrew, Derek, Hadi, Ramy, Samson, Nick, Brandon, Hunter, Krizo, and Bonac in last place. In the most muscular pose, I'd have Krizo in first. Now Ramy in second, very massive, Brandon in third, very round, Nick in fourth, very massive as well, Hunter in fifth, he looks good in this pose, Samson in sixth, Andrew in seventh, Bonac is 8th, Hadi is 9th, and Derek is last obviously in this pose. The final result is pretty accurate. I wouldn't be surprised if it would look like this at the end of the actual show, but some placings will be controversial as well, like the 10th place, William Bonac, with a total of 57 points, only 1 point away from the guy who finished 9th, Hunter Labrada. In 8th, with 52 points, we have Samson Dauda. 2 points ahead in 7th is Derek Lansford with 50 points. Krizo is 6th with 48 points. In 5th place we've got Andrew Jack with a total of 45 points, and for the top 4 we have the 4 guys who most probably will finish in the actual top 4. I feel pretty good about myself at this point, as I didn't really think about my calls too much, but went on instinct. So in 4th place we've got Nick Walker with 39 points. In 3rd place we've got Hadi Choopan with 37 points. Now who do you guys think finished in 1st between Brandon Curry and Big Ramy? The top 2 from the past 2 years. Apparently the current master of the mandatories is Brandon Curry. He edged out Ramy with 6 points, finishing with 25 points versus Ramy, who's got 31 points. This looks pretty good, I have to admit. This is not my actual prediction for this year's Mr. Olympia. I've got a link in the description for my actual prediction video. Let's see your rankings in the comment section below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more content like this, and see you soon, guys.